bortalaget.
Stockholm ska inte springa ut.
Hallå Leksand, ni ska inte springa ut på planen ännu va? Ja, de ska hämta bollar. Ja, det gör ni rätt i. Så ska vi lite gräsklippare. Vi börjar med att ropa ut på baslinjen från hemplattan och utåt då. Alfred Glavå, catcher i Leksand. Satraut Modopsin, andra baseman. Vi har August Mattsson som börjar som pitcher idag. Vi har James Hewitt, centerfielder i Leksand. Anton Jarvis, tredje base. Jesper Erkers, shortstop. Oliver Rocka, första base. Oliver Malouf på left field och Suat Mangan på right field. Och efter dem, resten av laget tillsammans med coacherna. För Stockholm då, så har vi följande uppställning för dagen. Vi har börjat med Leo Quaglia, shortstop i Stockholm. Oskar Tuno, left fielder. Vi har Felix Hill, tredje baseman. Tobias Blimmerud, andra baseman. Jesper Sjöberg, catcher. Och startar på kullen idag gör Lukas Lind. Vi har 40 baseman Thomas Heim. Och vi har centerfielder Viktor Kashlanian. Vi har rightfielder Lara Tittnos. Och sedan resten av laget tillsammans med Stockholms eminenta coacher. Om de fortfarande kan springa. Ja, Robban Claesson håller god fart. Sen har vi de två herrarna som gör det möjligt för oss att spela matchen och följa reglerna. Det är våra två domare och då har vi bakom hemplattan idag Johan Andersson, hemplattdomare, och vi har basdomaren Martin Bile. Och då året är som det är med alla coronor och sånt. Så kommer vi inte att köra någon ceremoni inför den här matchen heller, utan vi ser fram emot ett snabbt och effektivt coachmöte vid hemplattan och sen så sätter vi igång och spelar baseball.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to another beautiful ball game here. We are playing the second semifinal between the Stockholm Monarchs and the Leksand Lumberjacks. Playing at home is Stockholm Monarchs, and we have Lucas Lind pitching on behalf of Leksand. Leading off is Alfred Glava. First pitch. Fouled up to the left side. It's a beautiful day here in Sundbyberg. Perfect temperatures, 20 degrees, clear skies. Absolutely a treat to play a ball. Outside and high. Count 1-1.
Har ni någon extra penna då?
Du har någon där uppe bakom korgen. I korgen ska den ligga nu.
Outside again. Ball 2. And shot to left field. That's gonna drop, and it's a base hit for Leksand.
Perfect start for Leksand. Just what they wanted. The leadoff guy on.
Let's have a look at the infield defense for Stockholm. So on first base, we have Thomas. On second base, Tobias. Shortstop, Leo. And third base, Felix. Behind the dish, we got Jesper. And pickoff move. Probably a smart idea. Number 2 batting is Oscar Turno. Satsa Motsi. Playing second base for Leksand. Another pickoff. Keeping the runner short. And a bit high for ball 1. Ball drops, but luckily the shortstop is right there behind him. No threat here.
Seth Rhodes has had a great year at the plate this year, batting .457 so far.
And he's going. Catcher throws. Head first slide. He's safe. Stolen base.
Fielder's trying to fake it, but the ball went into outfield. The runner didn't go for it.
I think 2 balls, no strikes. That's a strike. I believe that brings the count to 1 and 2.
Yep. 2 and 1.
1 and 2.
2 and 1.
Oh, 2 and 1. There we go. There. A fastball by the catcher. Run is going. But the throw is late. So Leksand here is in business with no outs and a runner at third. They got a real hitters count here. 3 and 1. Oh, and that's wild. Runner's coming home, and he will make it without a throw. Leksand jumps in first, scoring first run of the ball game, and still no outs. At the same time, Wood has the base on balls and he's moving the first base.
Lucas seems to have a bit of problem finding the strike zone here at the beginning of the game. He's thrown 3 strikes on 9 pitches so far.
Now we have the third batter up. August Mattsson, the pitcher for Leksand. So no out still. Third batter up for Leksand. And that's high. Ball 1.
Another very dangerous batter here for Leksand, hitting .489 so far this season.
And the dribbler to the second base. Will he have time? No, he goes to first. Smart play just to get the shore out. It was too slow to turn the double play. So the second baseman went for the out at first. But the runner moves up to second base. We got the fourth batter up. James Yu at the center field. And a swinging strike on a fastball outside. Good for the pitcher to start off with a strike this time.
Fun fact about James is that he came up playing with Sundbyberg as a youngster before he moved up north, playing with Sundsvall and now with Leksand.
Oh, and a pickoff move, and they've got the runner in between. Shortstop has the ball, third baseman goes after the runner, and it is the second baseman that makes the tag. On the out. Well played by Stockholm.
It's a 1-6-5-4 pickoff.
On a great inside move by the pitcher. Got the runner off balance. Beautifully played rundown. Executed by Stockholm. Still James at the plate. And he grounds one to the left side of the infield. The shortstop has it, but cannot make the play. That was likely going to be a hit anyway. Right in the 5-6 hole. So they're 2 down. Now a runner at first. And to the plate is Anton Jarvis, the third baseman for Leksand. Checking the runner. Just a bit high for ball 1. Catcher's asking, where was that pitch? Looked good to me, but I ain't giving it. Ooh, and that hit the batter. So we got 1 and 2 runners on first and second, with 2 outs now. Pitcher would like to get out of his jam. Batting is the shortstop, Jesper Ekers. He has a chance to add on to this lead of 1-0 for Leksand. And a swing and a miss. Strike 1. That was a mighty hack. And a dribbler to the second base. He has all the time. Goes to first for the third out. And that's in. All right, welcome back to the second half of the first inning. Stockholm Monarchs to bat. The score is 1-0 for Leksand, who jumped ahead with the leadoff runner scoring on a base hit. First batter up is Leksand for Stockholm, facing August, the pitcher for Leksand. First pitch, and he shows bunt, but the ball's in the dirt for a ball. Trying to put the pressure on the defense right away. Shows bunt again, but the same result. Ball 2. And the bunt isn't there. Going to third base. Will he make it? He's safe. Safe at first. Bunt base hit. Third baseman picked it up cleanly, but the runner was just a bit too fast. Beat it out at first base with half a step. So there's speed on the bases now. Second batter up, Oscar Tuno, the left fielder. Showing bunt again, but this time it's made contact, but it's a foul ball. So Stockholm coming out of the gates. 4 pitches, 4 shown bunts. And a swinging strike. So that's 2 strikes.
A very aggressive secondary lead there at first base, so watch out. Maybe we got a base stealer here coming.
And he's off. Ball in the dirt. Catcher throws, but not in time. Stolen base for Leo. Nice. So count is 1-2. Now with the runner at second, chance to tie this game here right at the get-go. Oh, and the ball's hit right to the center fielder, and it drops for a base hit. The runner was holding at second, but he gets on his horse now and is going home. And there's no play at the plate, so the runner's safe. Game time of 1-1.
RBA double.
That was not an easy play for the center fielder. All really slicing a bit, but he kept it in front of him to prevent worse. Now the third batter up, it is Felix Hill, the third baseman. And that's a strike. Third baseman. My apologies.
Another hot hitter that's been tearing up in the league this year, hitting 500.
Even 500. And another strike. So August is finding his zone here. 2 strikes. Felix just wants to move the runner up, of course, with no outs. With 2 strikes, he'll try to go for contact. And he does, but it's right at the first baseman who throws the shortstop, who can't make the play in time. So a line drive out to the first baseman, who made a heads-up play, throwing directly to shortstop, but the shortstop wasn't yet at the second base to make the out. And heads up base running from Oscar at second to freeze on the line drive and get back in time. Well done. Now the number 4 batter is Tobias Glimmerud, second baseman. And a foul ball, strike one. Pitcher's been dealing strikes now. An off-speed pitch, strike 2. Tobias swung right over it. So the count is 0-2 with 1 out. And blew right by him. Strike 3. So that's 2 out. So after a couple of balls to the first batters of the inning, August seems to have really found the zone right here. Now he's facing the catcher, Jesper Sjöberg. 2 outs. And he fouls it to the left side of the field. Strike 1. Third baseman goes out of his way to pick up the ball. But at the semifinals, I would assume they have some people doing that for them. Second baseman is trying to keep the runner short. Another off-speed pitch.
Way out in front of that one.
Yeah.
Seems like he was looking for another fastball.
Well, of course, August is bringing the heat, and you got to be ready for the fastball if you want to hit it straight. So 0-2. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. 3 outs. We go to the second inning. And the second inning is about to start off. Batting Oliver Rocca, the first baseman for Leksand. Scores tied, 1-1. The pitcher starts out with a ball.
Gotta take the opportunity here and promote that we got a live chat here on our YouTube channel that you're more than welcome to use. You can ask questions, comment on our commentating, or comment on the game.
And the ball's hit right back to the pitcher. He takes his time and makes the out of first base. Well done by the pitcher to take his time, step and throw. Don't rush anything. 1 down. So now up, left fielder, Oliver Malou. And he grounds the ball to shortstop. He has it. Throws the first, right on the money for out number 2. So that's 2 pitches, 2 outs. And Lucas really found the groove here.
Probably expect this batter to take a couple of pitches just to get the Leksand pitcher a little bit more rest.
And he does. So it's Suat, the right fielder, who takes the first strike. And he swings right over the second. So the count moves quickly up to 0-2. And 3 straight strikes. The pitcher's out. Third out. All right, here we are, the second half of the second inning. Stockholm batting. It is Lucas Lind, the pitcher for Stockholm. And August starts off with a ball a little bit high. hitting higher, so the count moves up to 2-0. And a shot to left field, splitting the outfielders, and it drops in for a hit. The runner's going for second. There might be a play at the base, and he slides in safely for a lead-off double.
Nice bit of hitting.
Helping his own cause right there.
Real hitters count. 2-0.
That split the outfielders perfectly. And heads up base running, really aggressive to go for second, but he made it in time. So the next batter starts out with a ball, and it is Thomas Hein at bat. And he has a soft liner, the shortstop, who looks the runner back to second and throws the first for the out. He hit that one at the end of the bat. Didn't sound great. And the shortstop did wise to look the runner back to second base. He took all the time he needed to make the throw at first. Ooh. And a shot back to the pitcher. He didn't catch it at first place, but then he overthrows the first. And the people are running now. So the runner from second went back head first to second base in first instance, anticipating the caught ball, but then the pitcher dropped the line drive, so he only can move up to third base, whereas the batter went all the way to second base on the overthrow by the pitcher.
It's one of the plays that a lot of pitchers struggle with, throwing to bases. They practice so much just throwing it to the catcher over the plate, but once they get the ball in play and have to throw it to a base, usually get a lot of trouble with that.
So the number 9 batter is Lara Titmus, playing right field for Stockholm. And she starts off with a strike on the outside corner.
Gärna and then
Strike 2. And she went around. Called by the home plate umpire. She has a chance to bring in 2 runners here, but the infield is playing in, trying to protect any run from coming in on a grounder. Pitch is low, so the count moves up to 1-2.
That's a guts to playing infield in so early in the game.
And a swing, strike 3. Fastball on the outside. It's the second out in the inning. Runners on second and third, 2 outs. And the leadoff batter, Leo Quaglia.
With 2 outs, the infielders move back again.
And he hits it to left center field, and that will bring in 2. So Leo coming through big time with 2 outs, a 2-run single. That brings up the score to 3-1 in favor of Stockholm. Oscar Tuno takes the at bat right now. 2 outs. Runners going, throw to second, but Leo makes it in safely. That brings Oscar another RBI opportunity here. He had an RBI in his first at bat. He swings over this one.
Det minst.
And he swings over that one. That's strike
Då har han
2.
bollen första.
Det är en boll för fest.
But on the ball in the dirt, the runner moves up to third base. So now the count is 1-2 with 2 outs.
Good heads up running there, seeing the ball in the dirt.
And another ball in the dirt, but good job by the catcher, keeping it in front of him. Really saves the run right there. 2-2. Pitcher asks for another sign. Now he's got it. Ooh, and an off-speed pitch that breaks into the strike zone.
Inte bra pitch.
Strike 3.
Slutar.
And we're back in the third inning. Leading off the top of the order, Alfred, the catcher. He hit safely in his first at bat. Now takes ball 1 on the outside. Catcher is asking, was that outside? Shake nods. That was outside indeed, my friend. Inside for ball 2. And there's a mound visit. Coach comes out. Probably just calm his pitcher down. Maybe he picked up something. Maybe he's rushing things. Of course, now he's pitching with the lead.
Yeah, he's got to have seen something since he only thrown 2 pitches so far this inning.
Mm-hmm.
The 2-0. It's hit to the right field, but the right fielder's right there to make a catch. That is Lara making a fine catch in right field, keeping the lead off runner off base. It surely is what you want if you are rooting for Stockholm. Now batting, the second baseman, Satravut Budkopsin. He walked in his first at bat and then was caught up in that run down between second and third. Lucas starts out with the ball. The 1-0. Low and inside for ball 2. Lucas is pitching here with the lead. He just likes the batters to make contact and get themselves out here. No, inside ball 3.
Close one.
And a slow tapper, but foul to the third baseman. Pretty aggressive there of Satrawood to swing with 3 and no count. That moves the count up to 3 balls, 1 strike. And another strike. So that brings the count full. Lucas came all the way back from 3-0, and now it's a full count. Gets his sign. Wind up. There's the pitch. Bit low. So that is ball 4. Second time Satrawood walks.
Första boss. Och på slående för Leksand. Kitchen.
And now batting would be the number 3 batter in the lineup, pitcher August Mattsson. Pitcher checks the runner. And the ball is tapped to the shortstop. Chance to turn 2. Goes to second for 1. And goes to first base, but a little bit late. Safe at first. A nice try for a double play. But the runner, the batter just beat out the throw to first. 2 outs. Now batting James Hewitt, the center fielder. James hit safely in his first at bat. Let's see if the running game is on with 2 outs. That's ball 1 on the outside. No movement from the runner, but a pickoff. Pitcher was holding the ball real long. And a shot to the third base side, but just foul. Evening the count at 1-1. Just outside for ball 2. It really seems like they're trying to pitch him outside. Let's see if they're there to come in here. No, catcher sets out outside. And a soft floater, but it falls right over the shortstop hat and it lands for a base hit. James with the second hit of the game. Moves the runner up. So we got runners on first and second now. 2 outs. At bat is Anton Jarvis, the third baseman. So after the 1-out walk, there was a force out and now a base hit to put runners on first and second. And Lucas starts out with a strike on the inside. Go on. Right there. For strike 2. Beautiful pitch on the low outside corner.
So the winner of this game will face the winner from the game previously played today between Rättvik and Summerberg, where Summerberg took an early lead. We're up 4-0. They were up 5-1, but they ended up losing on a walk-off walk, 6-5, in the 7th inning.
7-6.
Oh, 7-6. Sorry. So the winner will face Rättvik.
So the count is 1-2. We got 2 outs still. And a pickoff move to second base. This time it was the second baseman moving over. But having known that Stockholm likes to make the pickoff move at second, the runners are now very much aware. They're keeping the runner short, Stockholm infield. But he's going. Runners off. But that's strike 3. Beautiful pitch on the out. For the third out, we go to the bottom of the third. The bottom of the third. Felix Hill starts off on the first pitch with a line shot to left field. Great piece of hitting right there. So the lead-off batter for the inning is on first base. And that brings up second baseman Tobias. Tobias struck out in his first plate appearance. Shows bunt here. The pitch was low, so he pulled back and it's a ball. Ball 1. Felix takes a sizable lead at first. And the bunt is down. Pitcher is slides. Pitcher couldn't set his footing and he slid coming off the mound. Couldn't make the play at first, so everyone's safe on the sacrifice bunt attempt.
på pitchen.
Nah.
Det är som att få solen i ögonen.
Jag ska säga hit på det.
Inte det.
It's hard to get air on the pitcher.
And August first pitch to the next batter is in the dirt, but the catcher keeps it nicely in front of them. Batting now is Jesper Sjöberg, the catcher.
Där får man alltid stå så här var det boll eller? Innan bollen slås.
He has a chance here to extend the lead. Or is this a classic bunt situation? And he does show bunt again to the pitcher. Pitcher takes it easy and he throws to first in time, but the first baseman couldn't handle it. So all the way from second base scoring was Felix Hill on the error, I think, by the first baseman. That throw was low, but it wasn't in the dirt. But the aggressive glove movement by the first baseman made the ball drop out of his glove. So now there are runners on the corners, and batting is the pitcher, Lucas. Still no outs. And August throws a strike on the inside corner. And the batter shows bunt, but it's the runner moving from first to second, and there's no throw. Pitch was a strike, so the count is now 0-2. Keystone is playing halfway, and a swinging strike. Throw to first is in time. The runner breaks for home, and he steals home on the strikeout. So heads up base running by Stockholm again. The first inning to really draw the throw down to first by the batter, and then breaking from third to home to score the fifth run for Stockholm. So we got one out. Runner at second base. And the breaking ball drops in for a strike. And the fly ball to center field. Center fielder is right there, and he's got it. Beautiful running catch. Wow. What a play. What a play by James Hewitt, the center fielder. Running catch. Going to his backhand side. Not easy with the full bright sun here today in Sundbyberg. He also kept the runner at second base. Fantastic play. So that makes 2 outs. And what happens here? So the batter tried to ask for time, but the home plate umpire didn't give it, and the pitcher stops in his motion halfway, assuming that the home plate umpire did give it. So would that be a balk then? What is the call on the field? No, it appeared that perhaps the field umpire had called time. So the runner doesn't move up. Pitch is a bit high. And a ball. 2-0 the count. And a dribbler foul to the third base side.
Så nu har vi utställning. 2 bollar, en strike, va?
2 balls, 1 strike. Victor at bat. And a breaking ball just inside. Oh, my bad. No, not my bad. It's the batter's bad. He thought he had ball 4, but it's only ball 3 so far. So the count 3-1. And there it is, ball 4. So for a minute there, Victor had us all fooled here in the booth.
Pinch hitter.
And we have a pinch hitter coming up with 2 outs. Number 4 steps in. Number 4 is Matthias Lafleche. He will bat instead of Laura Tips. He swings at the first pitch, but it's a foul ball.
Mattias Lafleche.
So the count 0-1, 2 outs, runners on first and second. Oh, and the ball is dropped by the pitcher. Runner moves over. Pitcher overthrows the third base, and the runner from second base scores all the way. Extends the lead here. So what happened there? The catcher threw back to the pitcher, but with a bounce, pitcher couldn't keep the ball in front of him. On that, the runner from second went to third. Pitcher tried to get him at third base, but overthrew. And then the runner scores. Meanwhile, the runner from first base moves up to second. So there's still 2 outs. And the coach is out just to give the pitcher a breather. And a word of encouragement, don't worry about the runners. At bat is still Matthias Lafleche. Count is 1-1. Ball inside. So that brings the count to 2-1, 2 outs, and a swing, foul tip, a strike. 2-2. The 2-2, offering by August. Breaking ball in the dirt, swings, and the throw to first is offline. And the runner from second base scores all the way. What a tough going for the defense of Leksand here. August does everything right, getting the strikeout on the swing. Catcher can't keep it in front of him. Ball dribbles behind him, he picks it up, and then his throw is inaccurate to the first base. And the first baseman can't keep it in front of him, leading to another run scored. So the batter is Leo. For the third time up, he has 2 hits, 2 for 2 on the day, with 3 steals so far. He swings through this one.
Det är bara femman med det som är.
That's really a tough going for August. His defense not supporting him when he needs to. Breaking ball. Probably a little bit inside or high. Not clear from here. And Leo swings over the third. Strike.
Oh my god. Aggressive lead
So-
there.
Oh,
Caught
that's
on a
the
rundown.
second strike.
He
And
gets back safe.
so my bad. There are 2 strikes for Leo only. Count is 2-2. And again, the defense can't come up with the out that August so desperately needs right now. And a swinging strike 3.
And another error on the catcher.
But the catcher can't make the throw to first base. So with 2 outs and the runners on first and second, now August just can't get that final third out. And he's thrown 2 strikeouts already. Foul ball, strike 1 to Oscar. Oscar's 1 for 2 today. With a double and a strikeout. That's the ball on the outside, bringing the count to 1-1.
Pretty hard for the scorekeeper keeping up in this inning. A lot going on. A lot of errant throws.
And a strike right there. That brings the count to 1-2. August is showing good command of his breaking ball today. And another one, but this one is in the dirt. Catcher can't keep it in front of him. All the runners move 1 base up.
Wild pitch.
So Oscar here with a chance to really break it open. With 2 outs. The 2-2. Low. So August has thrown 59 pitches with 7 strikeouts. Of the 9 outs that are supposedly made so far. And he walks Oscar. This is turning into a long inning for Stockholm. Felix Hill up again. He started this inning batting. With the bases loaded now, 2 outs. Low for ball 1. Ooh, and a base hit right up the middle. That's gonna score 1 at least. And the run from second is coming home. Throw to home. Not in time. 2 runs score on the base hit knock from Felix Hill. Line shot up the middle. That brings the score to 9-1 in favor of Stockholm. They really busted open here, scoring 6 runs in this inning.
9 var de. Ja. Då två löpare som kom in på...
Next up is Tobias, second baseman. Going 1 for 2 on the day so far. And he swings over the first pitch.
Hade vi inte... Var löpare 2-3? Vilken är det som helst på? Vi hade laddade baser. Det är Felix Silva 1. Vi hade laddade baser. Ja, och sen... Ja, just det.
Ooh, and he takes strike 2 right down the middle. So August has been really throwing a good ball game so far. 2 walks, 7 strikeouts. But it's his defense mainly that can't come up with the out when he needs to. And that's strike 3. So taking care of business himself. Third out here. End of the inning. But Stockholm takes a big lead here with 6 runs in the third. Scored at 9-1 Stockholm. So the pinch hitter from last inning for Stockholm, Matthias Lafleche, takes over in right field. Still finding his place. He's being coached where to position himself. Found a spot. On the mound still, Lucas. He starts off with close pitch, but it's a ball. Catcher's asking, where was that pitch?
Emmy here in the chat now, cheering for Leksand. I need that after that devastating inning.
Fly ball left side, but it's foul. Lucas evening the count here. At bat is Jesper Erkes, the shortstop for Leksand, batting from the left side. Pitch outside, ball 2. So 2-1. Low. Three-one count. And a dribbler to the right side, but just far. Pitcher was almost already at first base, covering. So he's ready to field his position. That brings the count full right now. The 3-2 offering. Outside. Ball 4. So Jesper does what he needs to do in the game like this, getting on base, Leksand is in desperate need of base runners as they trail by 8 runs in the top of the 4th. Now batting is Oliver Rocca, first baseman. He's 0 for 1 on the day. And a strike. Nice movement on that fastball by Lucas. And a pickoff move. Although I'm unsure why. Runner. Oh, they are sitting. Oi, and the throw is in time at second base. Wow. So, leadoff runner Jesper Ekers is caught stealing as the throw beat him. That throw was on the money, right there on the base. Took a perfect throw to beat him, and it was a perfect throw. This is exactly what I was thinking about. When you're trailing with 8 runs, every base runner is very precious. It's an awful shame that he's caught stealing now.
You can't really afford to be thrown out like that.
That's a bit of a generous strike, evening the count to 2-2 on the outside corner. Nobody on the bases with 1 out, count 2-2. The foul tip. Ball inside, bringing the count full. Wind up inside again. Catcher is checking with the first base umpire if he went around, but he did not. So it's a base on balls for Oliver Rocca. That brings up the next Oliver Malou. Plays left field for Leksand. He also is 0 for 1 on the day. That was a generous strike call again by the umpire. Pitch on the outside corner that the catcher really had to reach for. Called anyway. That one is right down the middle. Can't leave that one. Bringing the count quickly to 0-2. 1 out, runner on first. Foul. Batter Oliver just got enough of it. And a pickoff move. Runners back in time. Way inside. Batter had to get away for that one. 1-2. foul ball. Right back to the screen here. We have about 22 viewers now on the channel. Please subscribe if you can. We got about 500 people here in the stands. Sellout crowd today. Ooh, and a swing, strike 3. Lucas gets out of the inning. No, he thinks he got out of the inning. It's only out number 2. Had me fooled at least. That was a good walk-off. But a bit premature. So 2 outs. That brings up the right fielder, Suats. Strike on the outside corner again. Lucas has really found his outside corner for strike 1. He's been getting the strikes that he needs. And his movement on the pitches really make it difficult for the hitters to commit to that pitch. Because it looks like it's going way outside, but then it comes back a bit to just grab the outside corners. Another pickoff move. A bit low for ball 2. That brings the count to 2-1. Suat is 0 for 1 on the day. And he lines one to the right side, and it gets underneath the glove of the first baseman. Right fielder gets it and he throws the first, but the runner is there in time. So a base hit for Suat. Runners on first and second now. 2 outs. Catcher takes a moment to give his pitcher a breather. But he's been throwing well. But of course now the top of the order. Alfred coming up, who is 1 for 2. One for 2, and he scored the only run in the game for Leksand. And a pickoff move to second. Lucas really showing that he's mastering all pickoff moves today, keeping the runner short. But in the 9-1 ball game, people often say just focus at the batter right here. And pick up the first. You don't see that very often.
Now the runner at second base.
Alfred really is a threat here at the plate, batting over 600 in the season. Ooh, and he hits him with an off-speed pitch. So that loads up the bases. You see there, the focus was on the runners. Pick off the second, pick off the first, and then a hit batter. Bringing up the second baseman, Satterwood.
This is basically Stockholm trying to invite Leksand back in the game by loading the bases like this.
The runner on second was really taking a big lead off. Well, the pitcher didn't start yet with his windup. First pitch is a strike. Satterwood has 2 walks on the day, batting over 450 for the season. Chance to get Leksand back in the game. It's a dribbler back to the pitcher, but he can't get it. Shortstop makes it for the first, but not in time. Everyone is safe. On the dribbler, back to the mound. And that's a 2-out RBI for Central Wood. Now batting, the third batter in the lineup, August Madsen, pitcher for Leksand, and he really has a chance to help his own case here. And the grounder just foul on the left side of the infield, third baseman. With 2 outs, the runners are off with contact. August himself was already at first base. Takes a slow trot back to the plate. Of course, catching his breath a little bit. Gotta imagine that the heart rate right now is a little bit up. In the semifinals, chance to get your team back in the game. Good pitch, but just a ball on the inside corner. Not too far off. 1-1 the count now. Wind up. And the fly ball, the left fielder's under it, and he makes that catch. Well done. Nice catch by Oscar.
Don't forget that you can make a small donation to support our production here at Heat TV. You got the Swish number and the QR code that you can use right on your screen right now. Any donations are appreciated.
And we're back for the bottom half of the fourth inning. August still on the mound. He has pitched 67 pitches so far. And a line drive to the shortstop who just can't make the catch while up in the air. And the leadoff runner is on first. Now batting the pitcher, Lucas Lind. And he hits one to left field. That's gonna drop. But it's the left fielder has it and keeps it in front of him. Ooh, that had a chance to get past the left fielder. But had some defense there. So 2 pitches, 2 hits, and Stockholm is back in business. Runners on first and second.
I have to thank Leonard here in the chat for the kind words that he's given us. Great production.
And August has a wild pitch that moves up the runners to second and third. Leksand is rocking the gold jerseys, but they need to shine a bit more today to make this a close ball game. That's 1 ball. To Thomas Heim. Thomas Heim 0 for 2 on the day. And he hits one to a third baseman who keeps it in front of him, makes the throw, but it's high.
Oh, he got him on the tag.
The tag! First baseman came back to tag the runner. Great move. So Leksand gets the out.
Impressive play by the first baseman there.
Definitely.
Trying to
But
recover from that.
it is an RBI hit as Thomas brings in the leadoff runner, which was Jesper Höberg. So he brings the scores 10-2 for Stockholm now. And Victor swings over the first pitch. Strike 1. And too late for the second offering as well. 0-2. So infield is in now, trying to keep the game as close as they can. Foul ball right back. August dealing now. And the pitch, a breaking ball that's got away from him a little bit. Stayed up high. Victor didn't want to wear it on the helmet, so he ducked. Count 1-2. Outside for ball 2.
Looks like Leksand's playing the infield in because they don't want Stockholm to score that many runs more. Because after 5 innings, there's a mercy rule with 10-run differential. The game will be over in that case. Right now, Stockholm's up by 8.
Time call by the batter. August gets his pitch. Outside again. Full count now. Full count to Victor. And a foul ball. Left side. Victor really showing a good at bat here. Staying alive. And taking a couple of close pitches. Ooh, but the breaking ball got him. And he's out.
We got a pinch hitter. We got Paris Pernez coming in. It's pinch hitter. Just there instead of Matthias Lafleisch.
First pitch, maybe a bit high. For ball one.
Just as James Hewitt on Leksand versus product from Sundberg Heat. She has two younger siblings that plays for the U15 team that won the gold medal yesterday.
Count 1-1 now. Swings over, second off. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
She was just playing a softball junior playoffs as well and hit her first home run there. She plays for Ian Schupping in the softball league.
2-2. And she hits it high, but it is foul. Third baseman was battling the sun as well. He couldn't find it, but it was way out of reach. So pair stays alive on the 2-2 count. Really trying to get that 2-out RBI. And swings over the third strike. Fastball on the outside corner. August gets out of the inning. But the lead is increased for Stockholm. Score is 10-2. So if you're just joining us, the score is 10-2. Stockholm had a big inning in the third inning. We're in the top of the fifth now. Center fielder James Hewitt at bat. He made a fantastic run and catch to his backhand side earlier in the game. He's 2 for 2 on the day, and he shoots one. The shortstop who can't make the play. He was charging it. So he's on first. Lead off this inning for Leksand.
Yeah, they score that. A hit or an error on that? Probably
It was
if he'll hit.
Yeah, it was a slow dribbler in my opinion, and almost a do or die play by the shortstop there. Had to be a play on the run.
Seems like he gave an error on that. Tough ball, but
Ball one to the next batter. Anton Jarvis is a batter now, third baseman for Leksand. James is the runner at first. And he's off to second base.
foul ball.
A foul ball right back to the screen. Was that a hit and run play? We're wondering right now. Trying to make something happen for Leksand. For Stockholm, Lucas has been pitching a good game so far. 72 pitches, 3 strikeouts, 4 based on balls, only 2 earned runs against him. And he's made about 20 pickoffs. Throws the strike here. That's signature outside strike. Leksand hasn't been able to adjust to that outside strike. One and two to count. Runner's going. Ball outside. Throw to second. The runner is in time. Stolen base. For James steals second.
Yep.
2 and 2. Outside for ball 3. And the throw back to second base. Stockholm is really showing they know how to control the running game. Got a runner in the rundown earlier in the game. I believe it was the first inning. And been keeping runners short ever since. A dribbler to the shortstop. He has it, sets his feet, and throws the first in time. That's 1 out. Nice play by the shortstop. But it moves up the runner from second to third. Now batting, Jesper, shortstop for Leksand. 1 out. Swings over the first one. Catcher sets out outside. But the pitch is inside. 1 and 1. Leksand would of course love to cash in this runner on third, but they need a lot more than that. Just a bit outside. Count 2 and 1. Jesper 0 for 1 on the day. Swing. Big hack. Gonna pitch up at the letters. 2 and 2. And slow dribbler, but foul. Staying alive here is Jesper. Just nearly got enough of that one. Out in front. Managed to get the tip of his bat to the ball. Count remains 2 and 2. Wind is picking up a little bit here. Blowing from left field, right field, it seems like. Although we have no flags to look at. Ball inside. Full count now. Still a beautiful day here at the ballpark. Oh, and this shot up the middle, but caught by the second baseman, who played it perfectly. That was a line drive. A couple of meters left of the second baseman. Caught it on his backhand. And he's celebrating as he should. Nice play by the second baseman. Second baseman Tovitz. 2 outs. Yeah. New batters, the first baseman Olof Roca. 2 outs. Lucas again searching for that outside corner on the first pitch. Not getting it this time. Ball 1, and the coach is running out. He's not wasting any time. What is happening here? Lucas is at 84 pitches, but really has shown to be in control today. Just a couple of words of encouragement or tactical information. Coach hustling back to the dugout, and we can resume play. There it is, right on the outside corner. Evening the count, 1-1. Oliver Roca is 0 for 1 today, but he did walk 1 time and he scored 1 of the 2 runs for Leksand. The 2-1. Outside. Keystone defense really on their toes on the throwback from the catcher, as they should. Stockholm has shown some fundamental defense in this game. Strike on the outside, evening the count, 2-2. No, full count. Full count now. Sorry. Oh, and he got the outside corner there. Third strike and the third out. So we're back in the bottom of the 5th. Score is 10-2 for Stockholm. Leading off for Stockholm is Leo Quaglia, who has been a force today, hitting 2 hits, 2 RBIs, scoring 2 runs, 3 steals on the day. Takes ball 1 here. Challenged him with a fastball there, and Leo swung right over it. A bit late. 1-1 the count. Breaking ball, grounded to third. Third baseman boots it. He had it in his glove, bounced out. Good pitching from August. Got him to serve a grounder to the third base. Third baseman just couldn't handle
Jag
it.
skorar.
Now batting left fielder Oscar. Showing bunt. And the bunt is fouled. Strike 1. Leo at first base is that steal. As I said, he has 3 steals on the day. The wild pitch, catcher can't handle it. And Leo moves up easily to second base. 1-1 the count now. No outs. Oscar's 1 for 2 on the day with an RBI. Was a 2-base hit. He also has a walk and a strikeout. Outside corner for a strike by August. Nice pitching. 1-2 the count. Leo taking a big lead. Ball in the dirt. With a good secondary, Leo is already halfway to third. So the ball in the dirt really gets him easily coasting in the third base. And this third strike ball. August really nailing that outside corner. That brings up Felix Hill, third baseman. He's 2 for 3 on the day with 2 RBIs. One out. Strike 1. Fastball outside, part of the plate. Felix took it all the way. Breaking ball. Felix can just barely make contact. Foul ball for strike 2.
Age.
Ball in the dirt. But Leo is going for home. The catcher can't keep it in front of him. The catcher really has his work cut out for him today. A lot of balls in the dirt. He's just unable to keep them in front of him. Of course,
The pitcher
August throws hard.
Pitcher's now at 95 pitches, so we only got 5 more pitches to go before they got to switch. There's a rule here in the juniors here in Sweden that if you're 18 or younger, you're only allowed to throw 100 pitches.
Arton. And a fly ball, center field. James is there, and he catches. 2 outs.
Samma pitcher än Mikael. Oh, a correction here then. since he's turning 19 this year, he's allowed to pitch as much as he wants. There's no 100 pitch limit for him.
Well, 97 pitches, 11 strikeouts. Sure that Leksand would like to keep him in the game. Starts out here with ball 1 to Tobias, the second baseman. Foul, straight back. Watch out. You can't see it, but there's a skate park quite close here. There are all kinds of people walking around, so any foul ball hit, always a dangerous situation. Safety first, people. Keep your helmet on. Count 1-1 here. 2 outs. Some high cheese. Fastball at the letters. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. Oh, took it all the way. Strike 3. And that brings an end to the inning number 5. But Stockholm takes another run, increasing the lead to 11-2. So we're at the top of the 6th inning here. Beautiful weather still here, although the wind is picking up. Score is 11-2. After 5 innings, Stockholm has 11 runs, 8 hits, and made 1 error. And Leksand has 2 runs, 5 hits, and 7 errors on the day so far. And that's really been the difference here in this ball game. Lucas gets ahead quickly here. 0-2 the count. And the third strike on the outside corner rings up Oliver Move. 1 out.
We got a pinch hitter now.
There's a pinch hitter in for Leksand. Saga Englund?
No,
Could that be?
no, that's the
not
pinch hitter
Saga.
for her.
Number 47. Is that bad? Okay. Andreas is batting. And the count is 2-1. Ball a little bit high. 3 and 1 to count. Lucas comes back with a strike on the inside part of the plate. 3-2.
Är det uppdaterat i Markbords klubb antal pitchar nu?
Jag menar,
Ja, alltså, det står på 97.
Ja,
Jag tycker han har kastat mycket mer.
no. And Andreas Egerhag takes the walk.
Han är inte
First base.
Det var 97.
One down. And we got the leadoff batter for Leksand again. Alfred Lovo, the catcher. Ball 1 outside. Ball 2 on the inside.
Just past 100 pitches now. Wonder how long of leash the coaches are gonna let him have out there.
He gets a strike on the swing call here. He went around. Pickoff move. So about 100 pitches and 30 pickoff moves. Wears out a pitcher. But he's been in control of this ball game. Showing some signs of fatigue here, perhaps. Missing a little bit more than he was in the previous innings. When he tries to get that outside pitch again for a strike. Swung right over by Alfred. And the ball skips underneath the catcher, goes all the way to the fence. Easy advance for the runner to second. Full count. So we got one out, full count here. Runner on second. Second baseman is shoveling gravel to the base or to the runner, letting him know he's there. And a fly ball to the left side, foul territory. Third baseman makes the catch. Wow, what a play. Felix Hill, and he doubles up the runner. Nobody knows what the runner was doing. Trying to advance on a foul ball. That was a mistake, base running mistake. It's the third out for Leksand that advances us to the bottom half. Score still 11-2. back now for the bottom of the sixth. Score 11-2. And just for all the viewers, if Stockholm scores 1 point here, they win on mercy rule. 10 points difference. And grounded short. He fires it to first base, but he can't handle it. Scoops away from him. And runners in the second. That was Jesper Höger hitting. He took the first pitch into the 5-6 hole. Shortstop made a nice play on the backhand and fired an absolute bullet to first base, but it was a bit low and the first baseman couldn't handle it. So that brings the winning run to second base with no outs. And we have a balk. So I stand corrected. The winning run is now at third. As pitcher Lucas Lind at bat. He's 2 for 3 on the day, so he can walk it off here.
Very untimely to have a balk here now.
Infield needs to play in. Definitely.
The winning run. Just
Outfield should also play in. The run around third is the only run that counts now. Woo. Pitch just high, but that looks fine from here. Must have been high if anything else. And he swings over the balls in the dirt. And this game ends on a wild pitch. Stockholm scores the 12th run, bring the score 12-2, winning the semifinal here. Really a solid game by Stockholm, capitalizing on every opportunity that Leksand gave them. August pitched a good game, but the defense wasn't there when he needed. Congratulations to Stockholm, the Stockholm Monarchs. They advance now to the final, which is against Rättvik Butchers, to be played in about
7 o'clock. The game final starts.
7 o'clock.
We got a game of
tonight
between Leksand and Summerberg though here at 4 o'clock. They're gonna play about the third placement here in this junior SM. So welcome to tune in about half an hour.
Thanks for watching, everyone. Great ball game. Let's move on to the finals.